I hate to bring another video about suicide to the tubes, but this week I need to. On October 27th, 1990, my life changed irrevocably. My best friend, Jackie, died from his suicide attempt. The whole situation was just plain fucked up. He had made the attempt the night before and actually said goodbye to all of us. He had been drinking and was drunk and took a bunch of his muscle relaxers. He told the paramedics that he was drunk and he was trying to kill himself. He also told them this at the ER. They released him, claiming he was in his right mind. He was sent home to sleep it off. We thought he was going to be okay. He died the next day. I've never felt so helpless in my life, except when my father died. Let me backtrack a bit. I actually met him in passing at a friend's house when I was 11 or 12. But I really got to meet and know him when I was 18 and homeless. 19, I think. I can't exactly remember. When he found out about my situation, he took me in like a stray kitten. My chores of the house were to wash clothes, basically doing laundry for the house, tutor his sister's 3 kids, and to help take care of him and his 97-year-old grandmother when necessary. Jackie was a quadriplegic, but still had a limited use of his arms and hands. He could only feel the tops of his arms. I slept, did my homework, and lived in a room by his. It was also the laundry room, so I didn't have to go far to deal with laundry. His family taught me what family meant, and to this day my friends are family, as well as friends. He was my brother from another mother. And he had trouble with his diaphragm and getting phlegm up out of his chest. I was on top of him, pushing on his diaphragm to try to get it out of his throat. Before I realized I was going to have to start CPR. He cupped my face, looking at me, and just slipped away from my grasp. And there was nothing I could do. Not a goddamn thing. I even remember the song playing on his radio. It was The Dance by Garth Brooks. A coincidence that still makes me tear up when I hear that song. He may not have walked, but he danced all through my life and still does in my heart and memory. The reasons why he chose to end his life do not matter anymore. Just his absence does. At least to me, anyway. Halloween is my new year. It's also my Memorial Day. Every year a candle is lit for those who have left this world. It's a small way to honor those memories I now cherish. I have had these rituals of mine made fun of, but I do not care. It's my way. The night before he died, he made me make a lot of promises to him. Before he called everyone else down, I didn't know what was going on. He made me promise to never do heroin again. He made me promise to get away from the town we lived in. The cesspool that just, when you finally got out, it felt like freedom, and then they drug you back in. He said it just sucked your spirit and soul from you. He said I was too smart and talented to just shrivel up and die there. He made me promise to finish my education. At the time, I had gone back to high school to get my diploma. He didn't understand my witchiness and my attraction to women as well as men, but he didn't care. It was just kept secret since it wasn't quote-unquote acceptable at the time. He taught me about love and life, friends and family. He rescued me from constantly trying to find safe places to sleep and looking through dumpsters for food or sleeping under them. The day after my husband and I got married, I took him, my mom, and my mom-in-law to his grave. I left a second bouquet of flowers for my wedding and a small picture of me and my hubby. We all cleaned everything off his grave, and then they let me sit there and talk to him alone. I know it's silly to sit on a grave talking to the marker, but I found comfort in it. I still miss him, and all I can give him now are my tears. It's been 20 years, and the wound is still raw, and I don't think that will ever change soon. It's still not a scar yet, but a wound barely scabbed over. This is the kind of pain you leave when you commit suicide. If you are thinking about it, please don't do it. It's a pain your loved ones are left with, and it is so incredible, it's almost indescribable. It is indescribable. You can't. It's an experience that, unfortunately, it can't be described in words. It just, the wounds are incredible and stay so long, and they never go away. To my dying day, I will remember. Please don't do it. Please don't kill yourself. No matter how tough it gets. He was 30 years old. Just don't do it. You can never be free. Your family and loved ones can never be free of the pain that constantly tears through the center of your being. Just don't do it. Don't do it to him. You'll thank me later. For all of you out there, much love and respect to all.